Hey, it's Judith. Today I just wanted to do a quick video on how I upload my videos. Um, as we close out the year and we start a new year, I was reminiscing on how last year I wanted to start my YouTube channel and I was stuck at the point where I just had videos. I just had videos on my phone. So you may have videos on your phone or videos on your device, and be it a camera, and you don't know how to get those videos from your phone to upload it in YouTube or YouTube Studio. So this is what I want to share. If this is you and you have a series of videos just saved away, but you wanting to launch your channel and that's stopping you, I felt that that was a disconnect. With that, I just didn't understand that process. And there were a ton of videos on how to create your YouTube channel, how to set up your YouTube channel. So there are a ton of videos on that, but I felt there was a disconnect in the area of, okay, how do I get these videos into YouTube and upload it and all that stuff? So hopefully this video will be helpful to someone, and I'll get into it right now. Thanks. And this is how I prep my videos for uploading them into YouTube Studio. I start out by creating a folder. I'm actually using a MacBook Pro, so I go to File and I go to New Folder and I create a folder, and then I name that folder for the project that I'm working on. So I've already named this. I named it Demo Number 1. And after I create the folder and name the folder, I go over to my photos and go over to media type and videos. This is where all my videos are stored. So from there, I select the video clips that I want. And for here, instance, I go shift and I click on those and I just slide those over to my desktop, and then I'll move those to the folder. And just to note that normally I have multiple video clips that I work with when I'm sewing. I have sometimes it's 20 videos, sometimes it's 30 videos, sometimes it could be 40 videos, depending on the project. So that's why the next step is important to me. I'm going to say replace. Yes. Yes. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to space those out so you can see. So the videos come over, and normally they have some auto generated number. So I like to go through and rename my video clips. 1 dash, for instance, I have fabric layout. 2 dash fabric cutout, and 3 could be cutting fabric. 4 could be sewing fabric. So I name my file specifically. So when I'm over in my editing app, or, for instance, I use CapCut, I don't have to click on each video to say, okay, what was I doing here? What was I doing there? So I know specifically what each clip is about by the way I named it. So that helps me with my organization. So when I'm done with that, naming and numbering my video clips, I close that out, and then I come over to my editing app, my video editing app, and I use CapCut. There are different apps out there for software out there, but this is the one I choose. So you can research on that. So when I open up my CapCut app, actually the beginning is to create. You hit create project. So I've already created a project and I named it as such. So, again, I just call this demo, how I export my videos. So, again, this helps when you have everything named. Later on, everything is more organized. So I come over to import. I already have these video clips here, but I'm going to add it again so you can see how I add them. So I'm going to hit import. And that folder that I just created, I'm going to look for that folder I just created. There it is, demo folder. Double click on that. And then I'm going to hit import. And it's going to bring that folder over here. And then I'll double click here. And here are my videos. And just to show you, just to tell you what I do, what works for me, I like to drop my video clips in batches. I don't drop them all at once. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I do my voiceover. Then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and do another voiceover. So it's overwhelming to drop 20 videos at one time. So this is what works for me. just to show you that. So I hit the plus sign. The video comes there on the track, and then I move that needle there, and then I drop the next clip in just like that. Okay, and so another thing I'll show you, if I do music, I have my music saved to my desktop in a folder. So I come here and import, and my music comes from YouTube Studio. I downloaded different music clips from YouTube Studio, and that way I don't have to worry about copyright strikes and things of that nature. So I'm just gonna double click here, and here's that music clip. So I'm just going to hit the plus button to add it to the track, and see it drops down to the next track. And as you can see, that's a bit long, so I'm just going to shorten this music track clip. And how I do that, just to show you, when you're in a track, you can see it's highlighted. So I'm going to click here on the music track. It's highlighted, and then I'm going to come over here, move this here, and then I'm just going to say delete to the right to shorten that music. And again, and then after that, I usually do a voiceover. And so if I click here and start recording, that voiceover track is going to drop down here. It's going to drop on another track line. So, and another thing, I'll just note that normally for my music, I reduce the decibels because music can come in pretty strong. So you can Google on the number of what your decibels should be for your music. If you're doing a voiceover, if you're having background music, you want to check that. And now I'm done and I'm ready to export. So normally I just go ahead and hit that export button, and I have it set to export to my desktop. I think it automatically goes to desktop. I don't know. You will have to check your device, but mine exports to my desktop. And again, it's named as such, so I'll know what it is. And I'll move that down. So here it is. I've exported it, and it's here on my desktop. So when I'm in YouTube Studio, again, there are many videos on how to set up your YouTube Studio. When you're in YouTube Studio, when I'm in YouTube Studio, when I'm working on a new project or getting ready to upload a new video, I hit create in YouTube Studio. And once you hit create, the create button is going to ask you to upload the video. And since I've named it, I upload my video. It's on my desktop, so I know the name of it. So I just search for that video, and and it's right here, and so it's easily accessible. And that is it. Hey, if you enjoyed this video or if it was helpful in any way, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and giving this video a like. And as always, thanks again for watching. Goodbye.